So you are new to VR, or a friend of yours is new to VR, or you're just curious about VR. Either way, this is your ultimate guide to Quest 2. So what's up guys and welcome back, I'm F and Hate It, and in today's video I'm going to be going over what games I recommend for new VR players. I'm also going to go over what you need to replace on the Quest 2, because let's face it, they cut a lot of corners to make it affordable for you. So if multiplayer games aren't for you, I got single player games that I recommend. If single player is not for you, I do have multiplayer games that I recommend. Let's go over the single player games real quick. First one is The Walking Dead. This campaign is simply amazing. Now this isn't for kids, there are some gory, gruesome moments. However, this is a survival game, and of course you're in the post-apocalyptic situations. Now they just released a second chapter called Retribution, definitely worth checking out. I think everybody will agree with me here, Beat Saber is probably the #1 go-to game for VR noobs. Simply because you're standing there and you're smacking away at the blocks, so there's no locomotive system in it, you just stand in place. This game is highly addictive and it has a bunch of different music packs that you can download. I love it. It is a blast. Next one is a paid game. This is Thrill the Fight, and you have no locomotive system. You have to have kind of a bigger play space. If you have 6 feet by 6 feet, this one is for you. You're gonna be shadow boxing like crazy. It'll get you sweating quick, but it is awesome being able to go in there like a boxer, fighting everybody that stands in front of you. Next one is NFL Pro Era. This one is a sports game where you are actually the quarterback. It's pretty much like Madden, but in VR. Next one is Cooking Simulator VR. Now this is pretty much like Gordon Ramsay Simulator. You're just gonna be cooking up a bunch of stuff, but you know, be careful because you can set the kitchen on fire. So if you like survival games and shooters, then Into the Radius is for you. This has some crazy surreal landscapes and dangerous anomalies. You're going to be defending yourself with realistic firearms. You're going to recover strange artifacts and scavenge for loot. One that is crazy, bloody, gory, but so addicting is Blade and Sorcery. So this one does have full locomotion. If you are brand new to VR, it might take a few weeks to get over any motion sickness you might have. All of us have been there, so trust me, it does go away. And again, this game can get very gory, so I do not recommend this for kids. So we got the single players out of the way, let's move on to the multiplayers. This one is Dash Dash Racing. If you like Mario Kart or anything like that, this game is perfect for that. Now again, no locomotive system, you're just gonna be sitting in the car, so it is very comfortable for new VR players. This is Rec Room. Rec Room is an online multiplayer game and it is free to play. You can also cross-play with everybody on a flat screen. So this one's perfect for bringing everybody together in and outside of VR. There's a bunch of different experiences. This one is a lot like Roblox. It has a bunch of community-based built games. Honestly, you can spend hours and hours in there, but the Quest 2 battery life doesn't last that long, so stay tuned because there is an accessory that actually fixes that. Next game I can recommend is Gorilla Tag. This one has its own unique locomotive system. You're just flinging yourself around with your hands. So pretty much you're gorillas without legs. This one is online multiplayer and it is free to play, just like Rec Room. Gun Raiders is not for the ones who are brand new to VR, but it is something for you to work your way into. The locomotive system to it is like no other. It is a very unique locomotive system. So not only are you walking and running, you also have a jetpack, boosting, and wall flinging, not wall climbing. So Population 1 has the wall climbing where you have to pull arm over arm over arm. In Gun Raiders, you are flinging yourself like you have low gravity, and that's how you get from point A to point B. So you walk, run, jetpack, boost, and wall fling all over the place while you are shooting at people. So online multiplayer, you have a bunch of different game modes like Team Deathmatch, Free for All, Capture, and Assault. This is a free-to-play game, so definitely download it and check it out once you are used to the locomotive system. Next one I recommend is Among Us VR. Yes, just like the flat screen, there is one in VR now. So they are working to bring everything that's on the flat screen one over to VR, but currently you have one map and you have limited settings. If you're coming from Call of Duty or anything of that sort, then Contractors VR is for you. Do check this one out because the mods that they have on here are amazing. And you can actually do this on standalone Quest 2. So not only do they have the Call of Duty maps, they also have Halo maps, they also have Halo weapons, they have Call of Duty weapons, they have Star Wars, and the Star Wars weapons. So this is online multiplayer. They have Team Deathmatch, Free for All, Capture, Search and Destroy, Domination, and I'm sure they have many more game modes coming. And if you're looking for some Battle Royale, Population 1 is for you. There is a free-to-play one coming up that I cannot mention right now, maybe in about a week or so, but do hit the subscribe button, that way you're notified when it does drop. So in Population 1, you have about 18 to 21 players. You're in teams of 3, and you have a gigantic map with a slew of weapons in order to just take on people left and right. Again, it's just like Fortnite and Warzone, even PUBG. You gotta be the last one standing, or at least your team be the last one standing. Down, both of them.
Two left, two left.
There's one back here.
No! What?
He's knocked. The other one is back here. Now that I've covered the games, and hopefully you guys have noted some of these down, because we're going to be moving on to the accessories that you need to change out right away. First things first is the faceplate needs to go. Get rid of it. It is itchy and scratchy. It doesn't belong there. Get yourself a nice faceplate. So in the accessories, what I want to do is I'm going to go over what's budget friendly, and then what's premium quality, and of course comes with some premium cash. Let's go over VR cover. This is the one that I recommend. This is the #1 that I recommend, to be honest, because the gel in there, it feels so, it's like a pillow on the face. I can go hours and hours instead of just like 30 minutes ripping it off my face going, ooh, it's itchy. The other one opposing VR cover is Kiwi Design, and Kiwi Design is known for their premium products. Their products are top of the line. They are top quality. Their foam feels very comfortable, but again, I do recommend VR cover over it as far as the gel one goes. So we're looking at the active top of the line faceplate, and this comes in at $44. Next thing you need to get are some grips. Now you're going to be throwing things in VR. You don't want to throw the controller with it, so you need knuckle grips. Now the Kiwi Design Basics are $22. It comes with a little door so you can access the battery. The other ones that I do recommend will be Kiwi Design Top Knuckle Extended Grips. These are $33 and very worth it. Now that you got a faceplate and you got some good grips, next will be that ridiculous head strap. Now it's not too terrible, but I'm telling you, within a month or two, you're gonna be looking for one. So right now, let me go ahead and recommend a few that are actually budget friendly. First one is the Bobo M2. You can get it without the battery packs for $35, or you can get it with the battery packs, which I recommend, for $53. The other one would be the Kiwi Design one. It is called the Comfort Strap, and this one does feel amazing. I'm not so much of a fan with that strap going through the middle, but in this case, this one feels really good. It actually counterweights the heavy part of the headset. Now what I've mentioned is mainly the basics, but for my VR enthusiast, which you might become, I wanted to note some of the others just to let you know that there's a lot of accessories out there. These accessories come with a big price tag, but if you are looking for more immersion, then these accessories are for you. B Haptics. This thing comes in at $500. Now I mainly use this vest in shooters, and it is full haptic feedback. It pinpoints where I'm getting shot from. Next one we're moving to is the ProTube Mag Tube. This is a gun stock that is magnetic for your controllers. Not only adds a layer of precision for your shooting, but another layer of immersion. Now the next accessory is for the ultimate VR enthusiast. This is Cat VR C2. This is going for $1,099. I do not recommend this at all for multiplayer games, simply because you're going to be the most immersed player with the biggest obstacle to overcome. Nobody else is going to be in one of these but you. I'm just letting you know that. But if you're playing single player games or you're looking for some cardio, then this is definitely the contraption you need. I've spent maybe close to 10 hours in this already, and I can say that it has been a blast. It pretty much turns your games into completely new experiences. I even jumped in a couple multiplayer games, and it was a challenge. So with the single player games, the multiplayer games, the basic accessories, and the premium accessories that I just went over, the only thing left to go over would be side quests and PC VR, but I don't think that's really for this particular video. But I do monthly VR news. Don't forget to subscribe if you're looking forward to that. I do a bunch of shooters. I do play other games as well, but it's mainly shooters on this channel. If that's something that you like, do subscribe as well. I hope this video has helped you guys out. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I do answer them when I can, and I will see you next time for sure. Peace out till then.
Let's go!
Oh! The four-wing elimination from FF!